Peace, joy, and blessings be unto you. If y'all didn't know, from that Squad movie, from the Demon Squad movie, when the people rebelled, right? When the top celebrities, the big hitters in the industry rebelled, basically they had a button, right? Or even the heroes, they basically press it, and then boom, they gone, right? That's done for Mike, right? That's basically how it works. That's why these people just be like flies. They just be like, okay, they here today, and then tomorrow here's the clone. So they got but they guess basically implanted like they're like a little thing in them, right? The reason why people just be like flies is because to be dropping like flies because they got a button, they press it, and they gone. But see, they got see it's a mini. I think it's maybe mini explosive, right? It works like this. It's either mini explosive. So it works just on the nerve so that you won't see the outside, but inside they basically like soup in there or putty. It might be work like this where they got a vial. The vial detonates and then hits, it goes all in the veins and then, basically like that. Another cause also probably could be as well because they clones. Clones don't last a long time. They do got expiration date just like everybody does. Actual clones. Lucy the clone, like the sheep, like that's like they say the first clone. Well, that's what he's programming. And they cloned the first sheep. Now they've been cloning people since way before then, way before then. And people, not just things, but people. They clone them, and clones got expiration date. Clones actually expire faster than human would. But because Hollywood be putting them through these rigorous things, they keep cloning them, and then because the clone wear out, or like they do something to the clone, like okay, get the next clone, or the clone starts going and gets a program too, so they get a new clone, or they just want to switch up the style, so they get a new clone, reprogram a little bit. And we see this like so I'm not even starting to think. I went to this yesterday. This is not This is not even special effects they have in the movies. Because we got an Air 51, they got like green little Martians running around. Probably not even aliens, because aliens are actually angels. Probably just some lab experiment, to distract the media. What they could you think they do you think they leaking clips throughout, or uh, without it being released? Like a lot of exposed or the leaked clips are just programming. So I think that a lot of this like movies like editing like they do in Hollywood, or like special effects or stuff. That's not special effects. That's just like it's like actually happening. Just like they got different areas, right? Like at Area 51, that's 51 areas. It's not a code name. There's 51 facilities. That's the 51st facility they have. That's why they're talking about like we get like people like confused 50 states with 51 states because there's 51 areas. I mean, there's a bunch of different states because the territories are, like the embassies that they got like branch like the British rule. Because you go to like Cuba, Mexico, they kind of like the protection of U.S. Kind of claim like annex them like Hawaii. Very good for business. Very good to travel because I guess you in the states and still travel. I don't think you need necessarily. I mean, to Hawaii, you have to fly in your passport, but you go to Mexico without, so much heat. And because they got these futuristic techs like ion cannons, straight up energy blasters, like vortex cannons, and all this stuff, right? All that movie. No, they actually got that stuff too. They legitimately got like those special like sci-fi like weapons and stuff, and like, they got that. Like they really got like energy whips, energy swords, light swords, fire swords. Well, that's more actual fire sword, not like just science. That's heavenly, but like just a gas control fire sword, they got it. A flamethrower, throwing fireballs from heaven. Y'all get it? Molotovs, fireballs from heaven. That's why Demon gave that childhood idea to make Molotovs or how to make Molotovs. Uh, if y'all need to like, if it's ever a power outage, I and this is y'all. This is on y'all. If y'all use it, I'm not on me because I'm a leader or a teacher. Use this wisely for health, for safety, for emergencies only. You can this is kind of it's not kind of like so nice because Genesis Supplies got like a lot of inflammative stuff, so you can make like in times of emergencies, you can make fires. Go to Genesis Supply, you make like fires for warmth. If you buy in the house, I I don't like make it a priority, but you know what I mean. But if it's, you got it, it's probably a W. Houses with fireplaces, they're perfect. They're nice because like we know old fashioned place how they usually heat the house, fireplace. How you or really just stove or oven, fireplace. Sometimes how you would cool the house, open the window. So a lot of chemicals or labels got like this is flammable. A lot of your objects stay this is flammable. So I mean, as long as kind of like as long as you I think have the battery drained and you have the battery the electronic like completely like uncharged, you can kind of remove the battery for extra precaution sometimes. Uncharge it, shut it down. Make sure it's uncharged first. Let it uncharge a little more because like let the battery residue go out some more because it's lifting batteries or they got residue in the batteries. So once the battery is like that in that state, uncharged, taken out, if you can in some cases, been a few days, you can actually just light that technology on fire. It's a good quick start for fuel, and you got a fire. Only in times of emergencies, like in blackouts, like power outages, that's when you would things will like out of my consciousness. That's when you would only use these things like these quick start fires, like chemical, not chemical, but like napalm fires. The most of the things, like even makeup products, don't wear them, just make fires out of them. If y'all got some stuff that's not supposed to be in your house, like certain objects, like graven images, then you got a bonfire on your head. Buy like a barrel. Gotta be the barrel gotta be metal for a bonfire. Barrel gotta be metal. Gotta be, and then you could just put in that can and you got a bonfire. Y'all don't need a fire to make a fire pit. Just here's a good way to make a fire pit. Dig a hole, put a metal barrel can in the hole. You got a fireplace. You got a fire pit, or just metal barrel can. That's good too. But if you like, I mean, kind of like try, it's easier to cook if you put it in the ground a little bit. It also cool faster when you're done with it. Uh, It also like looks more like a stove or like a fireplace, I guess. But that's more vanity, so probably don't do it for that reason. Also easier to put it out because you just put some dough if it's under where it's kind of partially submerged. So yes, so don't be fearing anymore how most things got like harsh and flammable chemicals or your objects. Say more so now. I got method to have a warmth if the power ever goes out. So like because wisdom showed me. Your cores got copper in them. You learn how a lot of movie like characters like the villains are defeated with like fire or something, or like how witches like in the movie like for some a lot of people would hear like water because that's how you would clean up literally. So yeah, they got literally in the areas of the government facilities they got ion blasters, all of those sci-fi tools they got them, and they're legit real. They're not special effects. And because we know they like clone people, we know we can like they probably make like I mean because makeup itself is witchcraft, so doing those makeup transformations probably not good. Probably not good to watch. Probably not good for the Hollywood and stuff. I think watch those makeup transformations or be like they just be programming because they actually got those monsters in the labs. They're making monsters. They test them in movies. And you know how if you like scientists, they like to record like their tests and their trials, right? So how it works, they have like their Hollywood actors fight like the monsters, and basically like, test the durability of the monster. And while they test it, they basically like well, they're fighting them. That's why we see sometimes now like the uh, Hollywood person don't win against them because the they legit fighting them. Also, if you ever be watching like anime and you be like one nerd, because watching anime now, I guess it's more accepted. If you watch it and then you're like, I'm that anime character, I'm actually like living it, bro, right? There's a reason because you was a chosen one. Chosen ones actually live the battle. They actually live like they actually fighting demons. They actually be the superhero in the show, but no one knows it the superhero nowadays. They be calling the superhero the villain. So that's why you often get like the superheroes being like certain kind of people, you know. You know how you often know you're chosen because you be just you could just be trying to be low key. You just be like just normal you type vibes. People might they when you're chosen, you're just being yourself, and they people don't believe you're being yourself. They call you like they think you're acting like for a camera. They think you're acting like this hype for some reason, showing off or like to be an extra for the moment. They don't believe you're actually like that all the time or something. No, we actually like that. We actually be, we actually be characters. It was like God showed me I was meant to teach because I had made a discussion thing in this one class for like a assignment, and then the whole entire class watched it. I had made one one like thing for this. It was like near final exam. Take those seriously. Be me. And the whole entire class watched my video or the video. I didn't even notice it until like actually just now. Even in like high school, I was making like I was given knowledge to make high quality work. I'd be taking it seriously. I was that child in the classroom, probably doing work for other people. I don't recommend that. I would not at all recommend that in high school. Do your own work, let people do their own work. But I actually, because I would do it because it was just fun. Doing work was fun to me. Learning knowledge, gaining understanding and knowledge was fun. I just, this assignment was so fun. Let me do it again. I be that. See, a lot of times when you're actually doing good work, when you're actually trying, people call you a try hard now. Actually putting effort in, giving your best effort is called being a try hard. But I would personally laugh. Actually, I would actually laugh. We would actually laugh. Well, I was That's how it gotta be with a lot of this stuff. Because if you don't laugh at this stuff, you're either gonna get mad or be crying. So when they're throwing mud slings, just laugh. Just laugh. Just laugh. Sometimes if you actually keep to yourself and do your work, you will actually be in a whole room of people who want to get like judged or punished for like maybe even like suspension or detention or like whatever. Maybe even sometimes they be actually arrested sometimes because you following the laws, not even knowing the laws are meant. You get free. You get probably still grade on your assignment. All you gotta do is follow laws and statutes. Sometimes just stay to yourself, do your work, and yeah, peace, blessings, and joy be unto you.